Hi, today I'm going to show you how to use the scheduling assistant to set up a meeting with a colleague and make sure that you're not scheduling it at a time that you're both going to be busy. So to do that, I can leave my inbox. I'm going to go into the calendar and I'm going to set up a new meeting here. Rather than a new appointment, a new meeting. Here I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it team building, which is of course code for drinks. And I'm going to invite my manager here, Ben. Okay, so now I've picked a participant. I can go to the scheduling assistant, which is here up on the ribbon next to meeting. We've got scheduling assistant there. Now what scheduling assistant does is it shows me when me and Ben have things in our respective diaries. So Ben, for example, has it set up so that we can't set anything before 9 o'clock, which is very sensible, I suppose. If I go forward, we can see that we're both not working at the weekend. So we're both unavailable during the weekends. And again, Ben's unavailable at 8 o'clock on the Monday. On the Tuesday, Ben's got something that's going to last all day here. On the Wednesday, I can see he's got some sort of meeting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I can't see exactly what those are. I can just see that he's busy. Okay, for me, I can see that I've got an AGM here on the Thursday, on the Wednesday, on the Thursday, and on the Friday, I've got a meeting in the morning. So best time for us to set up this meeting is on Monday when both of us are totally free and we can have a decent 2-hour session at lunchtime. So I'm just going to click and drag and I can set that timing right within the scheduling manager there. You can see it pops up here as between 12 and 2 o'clock. So once I'm done with that, I can go back to the meeting and I can carry on with setting up our meeting. You can see it's all set up here at 12 till 2 o'clock. Also in the scheduling assistant, I mean, I can do things like adding rooms and I can add more attendees in here as well. But what I tend to do is just make sure all the attendees that I want are added within this interface here, and then check the scheduling assistant once everyone's added to the list. Okay, once I'm happy with that, I can send it. So that's going to send off to Ben. Without a location, that's fine. I'm going to send it anyway. Okay, so you can see it's dropped into my diary there then. Team building with me. And I can see in Ben's calendar as well. It's not in his calendar yet. It's in there just with a dotted line because it's not been accepted just yet. Okay, so when he accepts that, that will go into his have a solid line and be in his calendar properly. Okay, the other important thing to note about the scheduling assistant is when you set a meeting up in the first place. So say I had an all-day meeting here, and that's going to be, I don't know, very early Christmas do in October. Okay, if that's an all-day meeting, you can see it's all day. It's just gone in there all day as default. It goes down as free on the show as section here. Okay, you can see the difference there is that where these have a little blue mark next to them, this has a white mark. So when someone uses the scheduling assistant with me, it's going to show that I'm actually free all day, when really I'm out at a Christmas do, so I don't really want them to be booking any meetings during it. So what you need to remember is for an all-day meeting, you have to check this as being either busy or out of office if people are going to use the scheduling assistant. So we can mark that as busy. And I'll close that. Yes, we'll save that. If you're setting up just a normal meeting, so just a new appointment at a certain time in the day, so at 10 o'clock, for example, can you see busy is marked by default? Okay, so it's only when you set up an all-day meeting. So if I click all day, it changes it back to free. So I've got to remember to set that to busy. Okay, so that's using the scheduling assistant to set up meetings within Outlook.